Hello, this is a audio test as I always usually do before I go live. All right, it's all working. Okay, so hello. Actually, let me do this rather. There we go. Hello. I'm Sydney Winston, and I'm going to give Von Helton another chance tonight to entertain us, entertain me. Now, he did do a live stream for the 1st of June, which is today. And even though he did an hour, over an hour, I watched the first 45 minutes or so, and it was horrible, absolutely horrible. So I'm going to spare you the actual time it takes to go through, and we'll pick it up where he's done with his news, and his news essentially consisted of just nonsense, absolute nonsense, like medical stuff that that had nobody's spoken about for like 50 years. All of a sudden, he's bringing shit up like that. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with it. I'm just going to. I haven't watched the end of it, so this is all new to me. Let's roll.
Alrighty, so morning coffee in the can, folks. If there's any, I'm on Truth Social. I'm on Gab. If you have any questions,
Ah,
feel free to hit me up. I'd be more than happy to answer them if I can. Um, Let me go ahead and put the crawl down there in case y'all want to be kind and with your donation of love and at the Cash App down there below.
he always does this after
And
an
help me out
absolutely
if you don't care.
abysmal
I really
presentation.
could use it.
He then asks for money.
Really do appreciate it. But anyways, we're going to get out of here and went. You say, well, Bon, you still have electric and you still have internet. Yes,
Yeah,
I
how's
know.
that work?
But I don't know for how long. In fact, it could be gone after today. That's just the way it goes, man.
Then this
You
will be
know,
the last one.
55 years in the truth movement and not one donation. Not one.
Not one.
12 years on Nexus
I
with no
absolutely
donations.
commiserate with you,
Not one.
man.
So I don't know. I don't get it. We can give $900 to a drunk talking shit about me,
There he goes about the drunken
but we
peasants
can't
again.
give money to somebody that's trying to save your life from deadly chemicals like this here.
That's what he was talking
Giving you
about.
information.
For 45 minutes, he was talking about deadly chemicals. I do want to give him kudos, though. Today, his intro wasn't 15 minutes long, it was only 5 minutes long, which is way too long. But still, he's working on it. He gets the message. Good to see. Well done, Vaughn. Onwards and upwards, Vaughn.
That I know right now that most of the people watching this video did not know that there was chlorine in the water, did not know that there was titanium in their food.
But nobody cares. We're all healthy. Don't worry about it. You're the only unhealthy fuck around here, Von Helton.
I'm sure.
And let me tell you something, Von Helton. We've seen you eat. You microwave your shit. You buy processed foods, and you eat it. That's all you eat. Nothing else. Now, if you've got titanium and whatever chemicals in those processed foods, you've got to expect them. You can't expect them to be taken out because that's the reason that they're there is because they're processed foods, and they need to be preserved. Unlike fresh foods, yeah, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh meat, fresh chicken, fresh eggs. You can cook with them all you like and eat as much as you want, and you won't get any potassium or titanium or whatever other bullshit you say is in the processed foods. So learn your own lesson. I have spoken.
Because I didn't know. And I thought I was
Well,
pretty
you're a
well up,
fucking idiot.
on being informed and shit. But no,
No,
I didn't know
not
either.
you.
So I know if I don't know, there's a whole shitload of you out there that didn't know either.
Or don't care.
So yeah, this is a serious thing. It needs to be addressed, and it probably wouldn't hurt if a bunch of concerned citizens would call some of these companies and say, "Hey, what titanium? What the hell? What's up with that?" And just ask questions. Don't be belligerent. Don't be mean. Don't be aggressive. Don't threaten in any way. But just say, "Hey, what's up with titanium?" What's the deal? You know, and be sure that it's titanium dioxide, okay, which is
See,
toxic.
there he goes again.
You know, because
Nobody
they'll say, oh
cared.
well,
Titanium dioxide. You don't have a
titanium isn't
chemistry
toxic. You know,
degree.
just like
Stop
I did.
talking
I
shit.
Googled it. Titanium
I thought we
itself
were
is
away from this,
not
but you went
harmful,
right back
but when
into
you
it.
make titanium dioxide out of it, then it becomes harmful, and that's what they're putting in the food.
The
Go
processed
figure.
food, not the
I
fresh
guess if it
food.
was to put regular titanium, it just pass through us and go right on out the other side.
What
But
an idiot.
apparently not. So
If you
so
if
there
you
you go.
choose
So
if you choose to eat processed foods the way you do, or you just microwave them and then you like open up a plastic little bag and you throw it in the microwave and then you eat it, you eat the titanium, well, you shouldn't be surprised, Vaughn, that there's titanium or whatever you claim in your processed food. Don't buy processed foods. Spend your money wisely. Eat healthy.
so as the old saying goes, knowledge is power. And the more knowledge you know, the better you are and the more powerful you become. And the global elites cannot stand.
Listen to me, Von Helton. You did real estate law for 2 years and you bragged about it for years. And now, after sitting on acres and acres of real estate, which was yours, you have none. You have nothing. And how do I know this? Because you said so many times. You told us. You told your audience you've got nothing. You've got no money, you've got no real estate, you've got no assets, you've got no family, you've got no children, you've got nothing. And you brought every single one of those situations upon yourself. So you should be able to right now go ahead and eat healthy foods, and you won't have to worry about the titanium in your preservatives, in your processed foods. Okay?
An informed citizenry. They hate an informed
No, they
citizenry,
don't. Nobody's.
which is my
Where are your
goal,
sources
is
for
to
that?
make you informed of what is going on in the real world. And the more you know, the more you grow. Reading Rainbow. Take a look. It's in the
There, you
book.
land up
Reading
like Vaughn.
Rainbow.
The more
So
shit you
yeah,
read, the more
but
shit you absorb, and you land
this
up like
floors
Vaughn.
me. I mean, titanium, one of the toughest metals on Earth, is in our Skittles. It's like, what the
Is
fuck?
in our Skittles.
You
Well, you
know,
know what? You
like
know
I said,
what? How many people on this planet eat Skittles? And how many people on this planet eat only Skittles? And how many of these people on this planet eat healthy food most of the time, and every now and again you have a Skittles? How many people on this planet don't eat any Skittles or anything like it at all? It's all a choice. All a choice, Von Helton. You yourself have been preaching choice all your life. You have a choice to eat crap, cheap, processed foods with titanium in it, or you can choose to eat healthy, where there's no additives at all. Your choice. No one else's fault, but it's your choice.
said titanium is where they got the idea for the name of Captain America's shield, vibranium. You know, they got it. They got the idea from
He
titanium,
doesn't have a
obviously.
clue what titanium even is.
Insane, absolutely insane.
Titanium in the food.
Anyways, that's going to do it for me, though.
Good, good,
Am I
good.
going to be here Monday? Don't know. I don't know. My internet could go down at any time. Electric could get shut off at any time. So we'll just wait and see what happens, folks.
We're waiting.
That's the only thing we can do. In the interim, I am trying to get
In the interim, he's trying to say goodbye, but he's still going to talk for another 10 minutes.
my disability, and so hopefully I will
There he
succeed at
goes.
that and get everything up and running once again. Probably have to pay a late fee on some of my stuff, but try to get it
How are you going to pay a late fee when you don't have any money?
back up and running if I can. But I will, if I do go down, I will be back. Just like I always am. I always come back. Even my trolls and haters have to admit, every time they've gotten me kicked off the net, I always come back. That's just the way it is because
Yeah.
I have to inform you. I have a duty.
He says that he has been kicked off the internet or platforms on the internet because of the naysayers and the trolls and the haters who get entertained by Von Helton. I don't particularly find him entertaining. I find him a pretty sad story, but um, I'm just watching Von Helton like anybody else. Like everybody else is like, what's going to happen with this guy? Is he going to land on his feet? He says the gods are protecting him, and he's going to be able to land on his feet.
And you say, Von, what are you talking about? My name, my very name, is why I do what I do. Because if you take the name Helton, especially Von Helton, from a bright sound. Okay, well, what is a bright sound? A bright sound is a heralder. It is someone who heralds the coming of a thing, or a warning of a thing, or, good news, even, because it isn't just always bad. It can always be good news. It can also be good news. So, but it is a heralder. So from a bright sound, meaning someone who gets out there and tells you what's going on. So my name literally means to get on here and tell you things that you need to know. Didn't know that, I bet, did you? Come on, be honest. How many didn't know that my last name literally means to get on here and tell you
Nobody
what's going
fuck.
On? Show of hands.
Lie.
Vast majority of you have no clue, did you? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Hell, meaning
that's where you should be.
Bright, and then tone, whatever, meaning sound. Right. So bright sound
Yeah,
meaning a heralder, someone who heralds the coming of an event, or to tell you the
How
truth.
do you get to a heralder from bright sound?
Expound upon the truth.
See, he lies.
So it's literally in my last name
and again
to get on here and tell you stuff that you need to know to survive. And
like don't eat. Be aware of what you buy, because there's titanium in the food. But what he doesn't tell you, of course, is it's in the processed food, in the disgusting garbage food that Americans eat. Look at him. Look, this is what eating garbage does to you. You look like that after you eat only garbage.
And you guys there on Gab, you got a lot of Germans running around on Gab. Go ask them what's the word hell mean in German? What's the word tone mean in German? They'll tell you. It literally means, and von, the prefix von means from. So it's from a bright sound.
He's been on this craze of talking and trying to convince people that they should send him money for nothing for years. I've never heard him come up with this bright sound Von Helton bullshit. He's really digging deep.
A bright sound, which is a heralder. Someone who is a bright sound is heralding the coming of a thing.
Nonsense. You just made that up.
And it's literally in my last name to get on here and tell you.
To tell us the truth, but his account's going to run out soon.
Things that are coming down the pike, and to prepare. And to be forewarned is forewarned, like I said earlier. Didn't know that, did you? I've just blown people's minds right now.
You definitely are. I'm sure you think you are.
Because I know people are like, what? But yeah, it's true. It's true. Look it up. Grab a German off a Gab and say, hey, is he telling the truth? Does hell mean bright and tone mean sound? Yeah.
Grab a German
from a bright sound, literally a heralder, somebody that is heralding the coming of a thing, literally. That is why I'm here. That is why
I'm here to lie to you.
And like my pagan friend in the video, he said people will come back to warn you about things and to tell you about things and to prepare you for things that are.
What happened to your gods? Hey? All those gods that you were talking about every single day. The gods, the gods, the gods. Now it's now you've forgotten about the gods and you're going somewhere else?
People that have achieved gnosis, a rapport with the divine.
Like Von Helton. He has a rapport with the divine, right? Now you know that is insane. Absolutely fucking head over heels bonkers. Look at it. See? He says the word divine, points at himself. Such authority. He has such authority. At least he thinks he does.
What have I always said from day one, folks? What have I always told you from day one? I said I'm the teacher's pet of the gods. Have I not said that from day one?
No, you
yes.
haven't said nothing.
Even my haters will tell you that.
No,
I said that from day one.
Liar.
Why? Because it's the truth. Because it's the truth.
As soon as you say it's the truth and laugh, we know you're lying. Okay? It's a trick as old as human beings themselves. When they lie, they laugh. Especially in your situation, you're used to it. You have to do it a lot, many times in a program or in a stream.
That's why I'm here. That is literally why I exist, and that is literally in my last name.
Literally why I exist. Finally, in 2025, he finds out that the reason that he exists is because of his last name.
And I know some people's like, what? This is crazy. Well, sorry, but it's true. Every bit true. And you didn't even know, did you? No, you didn't. No, you didn't know.
Look at it.
Come on, fess up. Tell the truth. You did not know. You had no clue, did
There's
you?
a lot of repeat here.
Why do you think they fight me so damn hard? Why do you think these trolls have fought me so hard? They know what my last name means. They know that there's going to be something of great importance that I've got to tell you. And so they block me. Google blocks me. YouTube blocks me. Twitter blocks me. Twitch blocks me. Kick blocks me.
Where are you now?
All these other websites block me. Why?
Where are you now?
Because they know there's something that I'm going to tell you that's going to be very important, and it's going to impact mankind.
Yeah, you're full of it. Artangelo, I see you there.
And for sure, freedom religion would impact mankind because obviously freedom religion.
Luckily
is,
for you, Artangelo,
freedom.
and I haven't really revealed it yet, but I do have a room open where I'm streaming into. Nobody knows about it. Look, I'll even show you. See? There it is. There's the room. I'm in it. I'm streaming this. So, if you want to have a chat, let me know. Come into the room.
Who doesn't want freedom? Show your hand. Let me see your hand. Anybody that doesn't want freedom? Anybody that does not want freedom,
I'll
raise
live
your
without
hand.
freedom, please.
Yeah,
Thank
see,
you.
nobody's hand's going. Because everybody wants freedom.
You're blind, man.
Everybody wants liberty. Everybody wants to be delivered from the evil oligarchs that have literally put their boot on our neck for the last...
Okay. He said literally put their boot on our neck. All the evil oligarchs. Can you name names? And can you tell me how your life would be better without evil oligarchs? Because if there were no evil oligarchs, there would be no innovation. Humans are humans, even humans who are innovative.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years, something like that. I mean, according to Robert Morningsky, my mentor,
2,000, 4,000 years. That's really precise.
Rothschild and Rockefeller goes way back there, way back to the times of the Middle East and everything. So it's
way back
around some of them.
Way back to the times of the Middle East, he says.
Some of them been around a long time. So it's interesting and it's important.
This is very non-entertaining, Von Helton. If you ever watch this is not entertaining at all.
To know what's going on.
You're talking absolute shit.
Because a lot of people don't. And that is exactly 1 hour. And so I am out of here.
There you go.
Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Boy, I tell you something. That guy is annoying. So anyway, like you see, I have a room. I have an open room, which I'm going to be utilizing from now on. So the days of not being able to communicate are over. Artangelo, actually, I haven't seen you around for like quite a while. Yes, I am live, but I've just kind of finished. I've just gone through Von Helton, and we're running on like 20 minutes. That's great. That's way too long. Way long for a live stream. In fact, the next the next live stream that I plan is I want to turn to G-Man. I got some really interesting information and outlook perspective on where G-Man's coming from. So we're going to go there next. But for now, that's all I got for you. That's it. I will see you soon. Maybe even today later on. We'll see how it works. All right. Take care, everybody. Buy me a coffee.